In this video, I want to introduce you to a model that I use to break down the different types of discomfort that clients and ourselves alike experience. I think it's a really important part of acceptance and commitment therapy work that we go out and we break down what discomfort is. Often we use terms like suffering, discomfort, as I said, pain, things that we want to avoid. So we just use these big categories in terms such as depression, anxiety. They're all levels of discomfort or different types of discomfort. I actually want to break discomfort down a little bit further because it's quite useful when we use this therapeutically with our clients, and I'll explain how I do that a little bit later on. So the model is based around 3 types of discomfort. The first one is ordinary discomfort, which is really based around those things that cannot be changed. In actual fact, none of these can be changed, but those things that can't be changed, like birth, aging, sickness, death, and all those things that occur as a matter of life. So we've got ordinary discomfort, ordinary pain, ordinary suffering. And what's important is that when we work with our clients, we want to be able to identify what type of discomfort are they experiencing, and more so be able to introduce that to our clients. So under ordinary, the ordinary discomfort, as I said, birth, death, aging, sickness, those things that can't be removed. So that's the first part of the 3. And it's really important that we go out and establish this with our clients, because often we'll see that we'll be moving from one to the other, to the other, to the other. And by having a conversation around which type of discomfort we have, it allows us to begin to notice, to begin to be aware of discomfort and where we're sitting, and in doing so makes it a lot easier to go out and hold. So that's ordinary. We've also got suffering or discomfort produced by change. So we're building the model here now, and discomfort that's produced by change is it got a lot to do with trying to hold on to what is desirable, trying to keep and to hold and to maintain. So there's this clinging aspect. We cling to things, we hold things tightly, and in that it causes us a fair bit of grief. It's also about not getting what it is that's desirable, not getting what it is that we want. So over here we've got through change, so pain caused through change. And in this one we have clinging, not getting what we want. And that's actually occurring all the time. We're not getting what we want in so many different areas. And the other side is that clinging side, which is trying to avoid losing those things that we desire, trying to hold on to them. So clinging and not getting what we want. So they're the first 2, and over here for our last one over here, which is also very, very important, is actually just the conditioned state. It's the conditioned state of being human. Now, over here, when we think about the conditioned state, it's actually about struggling with our internal experience. As a human being, my conditioned state is the thoughts that I experience. It's all the ruminations, the thoughts, the judgments, the criticisms. It's all the commentary that I hear, that cognitive side. So over here, we've got conditioned state, and we have our thoughts, and we've got sensations. So our conditioned state is about experiencing discomfort not only in our thoughts but our feelings. So an increase in heart rate, sweatiness, feeling heavy, feeling nauseous, so movement in our stomach, and so on. So we've got a real humanistic sort of side to this, where being human is to have thoughts and sensations. Change, obviously inevitable, and it's about clinging, trying to keep those things that I desire, keep those things that are desirable, that I like, and also not getting those things that I like. So we're going out and there's this attachment going on. And then we've also got our very ordinary birth, living, aging, sickness, death cycle as well there. So that's very ordinary pain. So the way I use this with my clients is we look at where are they in this triad of pain, or this triad of discomfort. Is that ordinary discomfort? Is that something that comes from being sick, medical issues, the aging processes, or does it move across to those things that change? So losing a job, losing a partner. Does it come from the change of, hey, I like this type of vehicle and it's now been crashed, or I really wanted to go to that restaurant, or whether it's about some of those conditioned states around the thoughts about, I don't want to worry so much, I want to get rid of these worries, I don't want to have to think about this, I don't like thinking about this, or I have a regret about the past, and so on. All those sensations like I really don't like being nauseous, I want to get rid of that anxiety, the nausea, the tension in my muscles, feeling uptight and on edge. So they're the three different categories that we want to allow room to discuss with our clients, give them some education around that, and also then check in with them and ask them, well, where are you in that triad? What sort of pain are you experiencing right now? Is it ordinary? Does it come from change? Or is it just basically on the conditioned state of being human? And in that, clients get to understand and monitor where they're at, and they can start to point. So I would often put this model up in session, I'd leave it up, and then we could talk about it as we need to, as we're going along. Very useful, very effective, and clients then tend to come back in session and say, I experienced a fair bit of pain coming from change or coming from being human, the conditioned state. And it's quite useful to begin that language and allow clients to identify what's happening for them. Hope that's been useful. Use it with yourself. Consider what sort of pain you're experiencing most and where you most avoid it. And it'll go out and make it a much deeper and a useful understanding of what it is that we're struggling with most. See you next time.